guys, it's Monday. We hope everyone's day is off to a magical start. Welcome to Disney on a Dime. This is day 3 of our vacation, and today we are heading over to Universal Studios, but we wanted to make a quick stop over at Cabana Bay and just give you guys a look around. So let's go.
So we're doing a little bit of resort hopping. We have covered this resort in our series on value resorts, so this is a great universal value resort that we're going to check out. Okay guys, so we're going to start our virtual tour here in the lobby of Cabana Bay. As you can see here, it's got definitely a retro vibe from the 50s and 60s, although it's a brand new property. Retro vibe that even continues through the gift shop. Adjacent to this gift shop, they do have a Starbucks on site. We're about to head over to the cafeteria area. This is a great cafeteria. It's huge, it's massive, as you'll see. A lot of varieties of food, different dishes that you can have, healthy choices, kind of your typical fast food choices. And again, what really impressed us about this area, and this is similar to how it's set up at a lot of the Disney value resorts, but this is the largest eating area I've seen at any of the resorts. There's no lack of space or privacy if you want to kind of be off by yourself, so you can kind of find that space here. I'm not showing it, but this area also features at the top floor, there's a bowling alley and even a retro themed gym. So they got a retro bowling alley, a retro gym. Here we're walking outside to the beautiful pool area that sits in the middle of the property between all of the buildings. Again, this is a moderate resort, so the rooms do open to the outdoors like a lot of the moderate resorts in both Disney and Universal. But overall, a great choice for families on a budget. Okay guys, so we're at Universal. We just left Cabana Bay. Now we're walking over to Universal CityWalk and we're taking the Universal Garden Path. So basically, if you stay at the Universal Resorts or Resort Hop, which is what we're doing, you can take this path.
It's really considered a resort hop because we're going over to the park.
Well,
all right, a semi-resort hop.
So behind us, this is Sapphire Falls, which we talked about, I think, when we did the video on Moderate.
Yeah.
So this is their newest resort.
Yeah, and we've actually stayed here. I think we mentioned that before in a previous video that we stayed here. Like Eric said, this is their newest resort. It has somewhat like a Caribbean, like I don't know, Bahamian beach type of theme going for it, but it's a really pretty resort. This path that is right off of the resort takes you right into CityWalk and Universal.
And it takes about 15 minutes.
But it's such a pretty walk, guys.
It is. It's a garden. They've got lush vegetation. So if you're interested in like a really new property or nice new property and want to stay in Orlando and are looking for something different, I would definitely recommend either Cabana Bay or Sapphire Falls here at Universal.
Alright guys, so we are continuing our walk over to Universal, but do you guys just see how pretty this walk is and just how shaded it is? There is a little river that runs along the walk. I think this is called Garden Walk.
Yes.
I think that's what this is called, but this river runs along the entire length of it. And if you are staying at one of the adjacent, I believe, Universal, what is there, like mid-price?
Yeah, like this one across the way here is the Royal Pacific. So this is one of their mid-priced high-end. That's where you get the express pass. It comes with a reservation. All
right, and so if you're staying there, you can actually take one of the boats over to Universal.
And you get the express pass.
Yeah, and you get the express pass. But guys, it's just such a beautiful walk. And on a day like today where it is kind of hot already. Eric, what time is it?
There's a boat coming.
Oh, let's try to get this boat. Let's try to get this boat.
11:45.
A quarter to 11, and it's like hot, 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 hot. But so hopefully you guys can see through some of this bamboo this nice boat that has probably just dropped some people off over at Universal and is now bringing some people back to their resort. But yeah, that is the way to travel while you are on vacation. And again, you know, we mentioned yesterday that we really haven't shown you guys a lot of the theme parks. We are gonna do a little bit of that today, if I can talk. But I don't know, I think our main focus here on Disney on a Dime for this particular trip anyway is to again bring you guys some of the stuff that you don't typically see in, you know, a lot of the Disney vacation vlogs or Universal vacation vlogs. We want to bring you some of the stuff that is a little bit off of the beaten path. And speaking of paths, we're going to continue on our little garden walk over to Universal, and we will see you guys on the inside. Okay guys, so we are finished with the walk over, and as you can see, we are entering into the CityWalk area. So all in all, I think the walk was about 12, maybe 15 minutes or so. Not too bad at all. And as you could see, it was really shaded, a really cool walk. So this is what the morning crowds are looking like on CityWalk. Not too bad, I think, for the morning. Not too bad at all. Hopefully it won't pick up too bad. It's Monday, so hopefully a lot of the crowds were here over the weekend, so we'll be able to you know, enjoy the parks without too much of a wait in the lines. But I think Eric mentioned too that we did get the express passes. Eric, did you tell him we got the express passes?
No, I didn't. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did get the express passes. So the lines should not be too long or too bad for us today, hopefully.
Okay guys, so behind me is the Hard Rock. They do a lot of concerts and things there. CityWalk has the Hard Rock. Disney Springs has the House of Blues. If I had to compare CityWalk to Disney Springs at this point is probably a little bit more upscale. CityWalk has more of like a club vibe, more of a teenage kind of club vibe. They're both good. I think Disney Springs just did a huge renovation and update, so they're a little bit ahead of where CityWalk is right now in terms of stores and shops and unique amenities. But CityWalk is nice. The way it's set up is at Universal, you have CityWalk, which is dead in between the two Universal theme parks, which are Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios Florida. So it is essentially the hub between both parks, which is kind of neat, right? Everything is connected. That is a little bit different from Disney, where Disney Springs and the 4 Disney theme parks are all separate. You can't really, they're not connected. You can't really walk from one to the other. You've got to take a bus or a monorail or a car to really get from one resort to another for the most part at Disney. Where here, Universal Studios, CityWalk, and Islands of Adventure are all connected.
All right guys, so we have made it into Universal, like I said a few minutes ago, and believe it or not, the crowds are not that bad. I think everybody's going over to Islands of Adventure, so that's good for us. Eric, why don't we go to Islands of Adventure? Because I don't think we're going this entire trip.
We don't do a lot of the rides over there. We do more rides over here. I mean, the new Kong ride is over there, so we're missing that, but
yeah,
there's only about 2 or 3 rides that we do over there. We do a lot more rides at this point.
And honestly, we actually looked at it, we talked about it before leaving the house, and I think it was gonna add about, what, $500?
Yeah, because we were gonna do the express pass, so it's
yeah,
gonna double the cost.
Yeah, so it's gonna double the cost though.
But they're running a special now. If you buy 2 days, you get 2 days free.
Okay.
So definitely check that out. If you're coming anytime soon, I think they're gonna be running that promotion for a while. That's a great value.
Yeah. So we just finished up Race Through New York with starring Jimmy Fallon. And Eric, what do you think?
Here's the thing. Let me qualify it. Apparently when you get on, there's two of them. So there's two rides.
Right.
One of them was broken down, so the wait was a lot longer than it normally would have been.
Keep in mind now, guys, we had an express pass for that ride. So I felt we were kind of cheated on that one.
Yeah.
But
the ride's okay.
It's okay.
It's not that much different from like Minions, if you've ever
Right.
ridden Minions.
Right.
It's not that much different.
Yeah. So right now we're about to get on Transformers. That's one of my favorite rides here. So yeah. I love it. I love that ride.
Yeah.
I love it. So much action, so much energy, so much movement.
Yeah. I think it's very similar to the Spider-Man ride that's in Islands of Adventure, but this one is a lot more modern. So if you come to Universal, definitely do the Transformers ride.
Yeah.
I would say next to Gringotts, which is the Harry Potter ride, I think those are the two best rides here.
And so I think the Race Through New York starring Jimmy Fallon, it was kind of similar, right?
Yeah.
But the action
not as much movement. Yeah.
and movement in Transformers is much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, much better.
Universal has a lot of 3D screen rides where you're sitting in front of a 3D screen.
Yep.
So on Race to New York, there's a 3D screen, but there's not a lot of movement. But in Transformers, you move and you have a 3D screen. So it's very...
Yeah. A lot of stuff coming after
Yeah.
you. You really feel like you're in the movie.
Yeah. All right, we're going to sign off for now. I think we're headed over to E.T., the extraterrestrial, so we're going to sign off, guys.
We are about to get on the Simpsons ride, and I'm not sure if you guys saw it, but this was a complete walk on. We literally walked right onto this ride using our express pass. So see you guys when we get on.
We're headed over to the Men in Black ride. This is one of the rides. So we did a video on bags. You can't bring bags into the park, but this is one of the rides where you actually do have to put your bag into a locker.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, it's all electronic though. You give it a code, it locks it automatically. You come out and unlock it, and it's a free locker. You don't have to pay for it.
Yeah.
But it's a little bit of a pain, I'm not gonna lie.
Will we be able to put our big bags in there though?
The big bags will fit.
Backpack.
Yeah, but you got to stuff them in there. Like it's a tight squeeze for a big bag. So I'll take you guys through the process.
Okay. Alright guys, that's it. We hope that you have enjoyed hanging out with us today here at Universal Studios. We are about to head out, and so until next time guys, don't forget to make every day magical. Bye guys!